Today we're going to be learning about the color wheel, understanding the color wheel, color theory. This video here is actually optional, so if you guys want to do it, you can. I really highly recommend you guys watching it, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And now we're getting started. This is the color wheel. The color wheel. The color wheel is an important tool for artists because it displays the relationship between the colors. And this right here is just what we're going to be learning about. Primary, secondary, tertiary, and all of that. Primary colors, red, yellow, and blue are called primary colors because they cannot be made from mixing other pigments or colors together. So right here we have red, yellow, and blue, and of course from all these colors we can make any color that we need to. Secondary colors. By mixing primary colors in equal amounts, we get the secondary colors, orange, green, and purple, which in turn allows us to replicate any color in the natural world. Once again, green, blue, purple. And this is just a color wheel with all of them in reference of each other. Of course, blue and yellow make green, blue and red make purple, red and yellow make orange, and so on and so forth. And this is how we can make all of the colors that we know of. And here we have tertiary colors. Tertiary, I know it's a really hard word to say. There are 6 tertiary colors, and they are results of mixing equal parts of primary with secondary colors. And tertiary colors are made from the primaries and secondaries mixed together. So right there. And this is, once again, all of them within reference of each other. We have our primary colors, our secondary, and the tertiary colors, which goes in between primaries and secondaries. So this is how we can create any color that we really see in the real world out of paint or anything like that. And here we are going over complementary colors. Complementary colors are opposite of each other on the color wheel. Of course, these are our classic complementary colors, yellow and purple. Here we have green and red and blue and orange. And of course, they're just directly across from each other on the color wheel. So here we have another little example. Yellow is complementary to violet or purple. Orange is complementary to blue. And green is complementary to red. And here we can even have our tertiary colors be complementary of each other. So as long as they're directly across from each other on the color wheel, they are complementary. Here we have analogous colors. Analogous colors are groups of 3 colors that are next to each other on the color wheel, which includes tertiary colors. So these are just examples. So they can be mixed with warm and cool colors or so on and so forth, but as long as they're next to each other on the color wheel, they're analogous to each other. So we can have a lot of fun with analogous colors. It's one of my favorite kind of color pairings to use together. So it can be anything of the sort. Now we have monochromatic. Monochromatic is a little bit harder to understand, but monochromatic colors are all the colors of a single hue. So for example, say I have like a red crown. I only want to use red. So I would color the darkest to a little bit lighting up all the way to the lightest. Same thing with blue. You know, coloring dark, it will get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And even blue-green do the same thing. But if we had red and I mixed in violet, or red-violet, that becomes analogous instead of monochromatic. So we have to remember that monochromatic is just one single color. So this is pretty much it for the really basic parts of color theory. So I hope you guys watch this and have fun doing the project that this is based off of. Bye!